No, Mrs. Lucas at home?
No, Mr. Pilson, I'm afraid she isn't. But I don't think she'll be long.
Oh, well, then I'll come in and wait.
Miss Mapp is in the drawing room. Who the house belongs to.
Oh. Good morning.
Mr. Benson, I understand, of course. We met in Grisholm when I was visiting last year.
Of course, I remember. How do you do?
How is dear Grisholm? Such a sweet town. So Elizabethan.
Well, it's still Elizabethan.
And all those charming people I met. Those two dear girls that were so nice to me. Goosey
and Piggy Anthropus, two of my dearest friends.
Yes, they're going to miss Mrs. Lucas dreadfully, aren't they? It's a wonder she could tear herself away. Why did she leave there and come to us, do you know?
No, I don't really. I wondered about that myself. She merely said she wanted a little peace and quiet. No, that's not like Lucia.
Oh, why, that name, Lucia, where does it come from?
It's Italian. Lucia, the wife of Lucas.
Oh, yes, of course. She's quite the Italian scholar, isn't she? But then you speak it too, don't you? I remember hearing you talk it together.
Sort of. It's like little games we play, like baby talk.
Oh, you're going to miss her too, aren't you? Such devoted friends you've always been.
Well, as a matter of fact...
What?
Well, it's not settled or anything. Perhaps I oughtn't talk about it yet.
Oh, Mr. Pilson, I am the soul of discretion.
Yes, but I don't really believe in talking about something until it's actually happened.
Shall I make a guess?
Why? Did you see me looking at it?
It, Miss Pilson, what's it?
Why? What did you mean?
I've seen you looking at her.
Her? Who? I mean who?
Oh, Pilson, that's not fair. You know who. I mean who.
No, I swear I don't. Do you mean Lucia? Oh, you don't think... You can't mean...
Am I wrong?
Oh, but completely, I assure you. Such an idea has never occurred to either of us.
To either of you?
No. Why? Oh, my goodness, she hasn't said anything to you, has she?
No, not a word.
Then what on earth made you think...
Oh, Mr. Pilson, I'm so sorry. I can see I was wrong, dreadfully wrong. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything, but what was it you were talking about that you said wasn't settled?
Oh, that. It was just an idea. I was looking at that little white cottage next door. I see it's to be let furnished, so I thought...
You thought you would take it to be near Lucia, I mean Mrs. Lucas.
Well, yes, really, but not in that way, really. I must ask you to get any such ideas out of your head. Our friendship's nothing like that.
There's someone else elsewhere?
No, on my word there isn't.
Oh, do you mean we might have a completely unattached bachelor in our midst? Mr. Pilson, you don't know what that's going to do to the ladies of Tilly.
Oh, really?
Or the front door.
Oh, that'll be Lucia. Lucia?
Sì, Giorgino mio, io sono caro, ma come sta? Miss Mapp.
Good morning, dear Mrs. Lucas. I just popped by to see how you were getting along. Mr. Pilson has been entertaining me, and I see you've been a busy little bee exploring our quaint little shopping street.
It's all too fascinating. I bought a shopping basket. I had to. Georgie, the Tilling ladies all do their shopping themselves instead of having the call for orders.
Oh, yes, we wouldn't miss our morning shopping. That's where we do all our gossiping.
Oh, yes, so I've noticed. Little knots on every corner, talking away.
I longed to join them. Poor little newcomer me felt quite left out in the cold.
Oh, I'm sure that won't be for long. But, dear Mrs. Lucas, if I might just offer you a word of warning.
Yes?
Well, some of the other residents here, and of course they're all my dearest friends, I'm utterly devoted to them, but they may try and perhaps rush you a little. If you'd allow me to take you under my wing and let you know who's who. It's so tiresome in a new place if one makes mistakes, don't you think?
I'm afraid I really don't know what you mean. I'm not in a habit of making mistakes about people.
No, of course not. I only meant...
Right, and it was very kind. But in any event, I'm not proposing to lead an extensive social life here. Peace and quiet are all I ask. To study my divine Beethoven and my beloved Dante, and to wander in my giardino. Oh, that means garden. Your giardino, really. Your charming giardino.
Yes, it is generally conceded to be one of the finest in the town, even though I do say so myself.
I was trying to capture it this morning on canvas. Well, Caro, did you try that sketch I suggested of the quaint little house with the crooked chimney?
Yes, I did it, Lucia, but I wasn't sure that I shouldn't have made the chimney straight, otherwise people might think it was an accident.
Oh, the house with the crooked chimney, yes, that's a subject with us all. We all paint here, you know. I didn't know you were an artist too, Mr. Benson.
Oh, my dear, I just fiddle. Lucia's the one who wins all the prizes.
Indeed. Then you must both promise to let me have something for the art exhibition. It's quite the event of the year, all the local talent. And I'm the president.
I'm sure we'd be delighted.
I was thinking, Mr. Benson, that little plan you were telling me of earlier, have you been to the house agent yet?
No, I was going this afternoon.
Well, I was wondering, Isabel Poppet, the owner, she's a great friend of mine. If you'd like to deal with her direct, we might be able to get it quite cheap. Suppose I go and ring her up and see if she's in. We could pop round and see it straight away. Please excuse me.
Of course. What's she doing here?
No, I just found her here.
She's been in and out of here 3 times a day ever since I moved in, taking little things she's forgot, wanting to see what things of hers I've put away. Believe me, Georgie, I haven't begun the rubbish that there is here. And Georgie, her taste in books.
So I've noticed. Not one decent binding, and the only poetry in the house seems to be Kipling's Barracoon Ballads. So vulgar.
She seems to have a passion for Kipling. There's a framed copy of If in the upstairs place where you wash your hands.
My dear, how very disconcerting.
But not nearly as disconcerting as these poppings in and out of here. And the way she wants to take me over. Oh no, that won't do. That won't do at all. Why did you tell her about taking the cottage?
I don't know, it just came up.
How?
Well, she was talking about I don't remember.
Have you really decided to take the cottage?
Well, if I thought Foljam wouldn't mind. I mean, she's a perfect parlour-maid and I'd hate to do anything to upset her.
Oh, Georgie, surely you must have noticed that Foljam and Cadman are sweet on each other. Well, as Cadman is to be here as my chauffeur, I can't think of anything that would make Foljam happier.
Well, that's wonderful then.
Wonderful for me too, Georgie, to have you right next door. Why'd you look like that?
Why what?
I don't know, but you looked almost frightened for a minute.
Everything's settled. Sweet Isabel is expecting us. You will forgive me, dear Mrs. Lucas, if I carry Mr. Bilson off. I won't keep him long.
Of course. Grosvenor, will you,
Oh,
Georgie?
please don't bother. Such formalities between friends. We are friends, I hope.
I hope so.
Well, then I'll say au reservoir.
What?
Au reservoir. It's a little local joke we all say it here.
I see, Georgie. Surely he can't want. He can't. Ah, Georgie, well, what happened?
It's all settled, I've taken it. It's really sweet. Little rooms all up and down, quite picturesque.
Splendid.
But not too expensive either. Only 6 guineas.
How much?
6 guineas.
Georgie, are you sure?
Well, of course I'm sure. Why?
There's Miss Mapp again. The woman was asking 4.
How do you know?
The gossiping major just told me. Of course. That's what she telephoned about. That's why she said not to go to the house agents.
I don't believe it.
Ring up the agents and ask.
I will. No, I won't. If it's true, it'll only upset me. There's nothing I can do about it now. I've said I'd take it. If I had been cheated, I'd rather not know.
That's a point of view.
But what a serpent! Do you suppose they were splitting the difference between them?
Yes, I do.
And I thought I was getting such a bargain. Do you know, I even offered her a commission.
You don't mean to say she didn't take it.
She said she'd like my painting of the crooked chimney. She said that was all she'd accept. Oh, but she's a horrible woman, Lucia. You talk about her trying to take you over. You should have seen the way she treated me. I might have been her property.
By the way, Georgie, was anything said between you? Us, you and me, I mean?
What about us?
Well, anything, our friendship or anything?
Oh, she talked a lot of nonsense, but...
Georgie, I think you and I need to have a little chat.
Dear, must we?
I think so. Now, Georgie, you know that after all these years, our friendship means a great deal to me. I'm very, very grateful for it.
I am too. It's been extremely pleasant.
You're rather alone in the world, and so am I. But I think we're both rather set in our ways. I don't think we'd want to change them. In fact, I think our friendship is perfect, just the way it is.
Oh, Lucia, I do so agree with you.
Not that I think you ever had any idea, really, but being a widow and not wholly unattractive does make a difference, of course. And I wouldn't want you to think that I'd been leading you on. That's why I had to say this.
It's exactly what I wanted you to hear. I never thought that you were leading me on, but after what she said this morning, I did wonder whether perhaps you thought that well...
Georgie, I don't think we need to say anything else. We understand each other perfectly, just as we always have.
Lucia, I think you're marvellous. I'm so glad now that I've taken the cottage, and I don't care if I had been cheated. But you will protect me from Miss Mapp, won't you?
Yes, Georgie, I'll protect you. I'll take care of Miss Mapp in every way. I think I'm going to rather enjoy my stay here one way and another. And now, we've half an hour before lunch. Let's have some musica.
Musica?
We've been neglecting it quite dreadfully lately. Suppose we try this one.
What is it?
Beloved Beethoven. And you'll have to be patient with me, Georgie. It's so long since I've practiced.
So long, but this is the one I heard you practicing last night.
Needs practice, Georgie. Lucia's part dweffy diffy.
George's part diffy too. Bass much more diffy than treble. Full of nasty, horrid accidentals.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Una, due, tre. How they work me.
Is the coast clear? May I come in?
Yes, Georgie, of course.
I saw them all go. What was that about? They looked like a deputation.
They were the most important people in the town. What's the matter, Georgie? You look upset about something.
I am. It's Fall Jam. She's being so tiresome. She suddenly decided she doesn't like it here anymore and she wants to go back to Rissam. And if she goes, I'll have to go too.
Georgie, you can't be so dependent on your parlour maid.
I have a very dependent nature. I couldn't live without her. She cried dreadfully this morning when she brought me my tea. The bread and butter was absolutely sopping.
I expect she's had a tiff with Camp. We'll give the same night off and he can take her out for a drive in the car. That'll do it, you see.
Oh, I do hope so. Lucia, you are a comfort. By the way, what was the idea of putting a chain on the front door? I came round that way first.
That's something else. But what made you come to the front? You never do.
No, I know. I just thought it would look better. After all, Lucia, using the garden door and coming in here through the window, well, it does look a little clandestine.
Well, that's nonsense, Georgie. Who knows you've come into the garden anyway?
Everyone, it seems.
Who told them?
Mapp.
I thought so. How does she know?
I've no idea, unless she stands on a roof garden with her opera glasses. She's been gossiping away like mad, and it's all because I've refused to be alone with her. Never seen her without George there. This is her revenge, you know. Hell holds no fury like a woman scorned.
But I haven't scorned her. Why should she traduce me?
My dear, she loathes you because of the success you've made here.
Success? I?
Come off it, Lucia. For someone who only wanted peace and quiet, you've done more entertaining and been more entertained than 10 duchesses, and she's absolutely livid.
I'm afraid she's going to get even livider. I'm going to have to give Miss Mapp a few sharp slaps.
Why? What's been happening? Tell me, I'm all agog.
In the first instance, I think I found her cheating me over the rent.
What, you too?
Yes. Rents here are supposed to include garden produce, I've discovered. And then there's the way she gushes all over me. Started calling me Lulu now, and that I really will not stand. I'm going to start calling her Liv-Liv and see if she stops then.
Oh, lovely, Liv-Liv.
And lastly, the popping habit has started again.
Popping in here, you mean?
Yes, yes. Once she got a new excuse now, wanting things for that absurd jumble sale of hers. And she never rings the bell either, just pops in. That's why I put the chain on the door. And so now she won't even be able to get in without ringing first. Oh, you doing?
I'm so sorry, Lucia dear, such a stupid accident. I tried to open your front door. I gave it just the teeniest little Whoosh! I'm afraid your servant must have left the chain up. I'm afraid I've broken something. The chain must have been rusty. Good morning, Mr. Georgie.
Good morning.
But I don't understand. Didn't Grosvenor come and open the door when you rang?
Well, that's just what I forgot to do, dear. You see, you and I are such friends that it's hard to always remember that this isn't my house anymore.
Let me see what damage you've done.
Well, you're an early bird, aren't you, Mr. Georgie? Did you and Lulu have breakfast together?
No, I always have my breakfast in bed.
Yes, so I've heard.
No sign of rust at all. I should send for the ironmonger and get him to make the chain stronger.
Oh, you must let me pay for it.
Naturally. Now, Elizabeth, what did you want to see me about?
Well, I didn't want to see you at all, actually, dear. I just wanted to pop upstairs and get one or two things from my jumble sale. Such a success it's been. No need to bother you, dear.
Elizabeth, I'm afraid I cannot allow any more of these little trips upstairs. I agree that you should lock up your private belongings, but not that you should come and unlock them every 5 minutes.
Lulu, I really don't think we should discuss our domestic details in front of Mr. Georgie.
I've no secrets from Georgie.
Perhaps I'd better...
No, Georgie, stay where you are. I'm not in the habit of making my friends leave. Now, Elizabeth, let us come to an understanding. You know that I'm always delighted to see you, but I'm afraid I cannot have you or anyone popping in here uninvited at all hours of the day and night.
Unless it's by the garden door, I suppose.
If that was one of your little jokes, Elizabeth, I'm afraid I don't think it's very funny.
Very well, then. Ruthless one. It shall be as you wish. Just as you wish. No arguments. No arguments at all.
Good. And if you really want things for your jumble sale, why bother to go upstairs? I should think the house is full of stuff that would do beautifully.
Thank you, dear, but I've just thought of something I have at home that will do admirably. Well, all right, Lulu.
Goodbye, Lib-Lib.
That's an extraordinary name. Nobody's ever called me that before.
Nobody has ever called me Lulu before.
Perhaps you prefer I called you Emmeline. That is your name, I believe. Well, au reservoir, Mr. Georgie. You must come and dine with me one night, if dear Emmeline will allow. They come by the front door. There will be no chain up.
That was a nasty one.
Oh, she's a nasty woman, Georgie. How do you think I managed her?
Beautifully. So sweet and dignified. I was lost in admiration of you. I hope she won't take it out on me, though, by spreading all that scandal. She said something while you were out of the room about breakfast in bed, and that quite made me blush.
Blush too easily. Now, why don't you nip over to her jumble sale and see if you can pick something up? And remember, be very, very sweet to dear Lib-Lib. You can afford to be, having seen her worsted like that just now. Poor Lib-Lib.
She hated that, didn't she? Though it was rather sharp of her calling you Emmeline.
That, Georgie, was hitting below the belt.
Lucia, are you at home? It's me, Diver Plaster and Major Benji. Can we come in?
Of course. Come in, come in.
Major Benji?
Good morning, Lucia. Good morning, Mr. Benji.
Oh, good morning. Just off to the jumble sale.
We're not disturbing you, are we?
Good morning.
Oh, these men. Dear Dante. Nel mezzo del cammin di nostra vita. Beautiful. Always beautiful. I wonder what it means.
Lucia!
Georgie!
Draw the curtains! I mustn't be seen!
Georgie, what is all this?
Please draw the curtains!
Oh, very well. Georgie, really, what is all this? What is all the mystery? You told me you had a little skin trouble.
You see? Oh, my dear, it's been dreadful. Shingles on my face and neck. Blisters and bandages. Too degrading. The doctor says I won't be able to shave for weeks. What am I to do?
You'll have to play all the bearded spots in the tableau. Sir Walter Raleigh at a feather. You'll have to change places with Major Benji.
I wasn't talking about the beastly tableau, I was talking about real life. I can't go on like this. I wouldn't have come out to let you see me, even only I was so lonely.
Oh, poverino. Let me look at you.
No.
Now, Georgie, don't be silly. Let me look. No, Georgie. I think it's rather distinct. Makes you look like a painting by Van Dyck.
Really? It wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for its colour. The funny thing is, there's not a grey hair in my head, and the stupid thing has come out like this. Do you think it's because I'm run down?
Oh, sure. You've only got to get a little stronger and the colour will come right back, you'll see.
Yes, but until it does, what am I to do? If people see me like this, they'll think I dye my hair.
Well then, in that case, I think I would say then that perhaps you should dye your beard.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Oh, just for temporary measure. And do you know, Georgie, I think it will make a real difference. The distinction, the dignity.
Really? You really think it could?
Of course. Why don't you hasten it and have it done over there?
As a matter of fact, Lucia, I've never told you this before, but sometimes I do touch my hair up just at the edges.
Maybe I should never have suspected. You've done it beautifully. But I do think, Georgie, that sometimes you might be a little careful how you brush it.
Oh, why?
Well, just occasionally, the way it lies makes it look as if, I know that you don't, of course, but as if you might possibly wear a toupee.
Oh, my goodness, nobody said so, have they?
Of course not.
Then why didn't you tell me this before?
My dear, it didn't seem important. Dyeing it, well, I should never have suspected. Well, you've done it beautifully. You'll have to show me how when my time comes.
Lucia, you are so sweet. I have missed you so.
I've missed you too, Georgie.
No one to play the piano with, no one to show my sketches to. I did get all my letters written, though. I've managed to write to everybody in Risham. And who do you think has started a correspondence up with Goosey and Piggy Anthropus? Of all people, Matt.
How do you know?
A letter from Goosey. I brought it with me.
Matt's been writing to them, you say?
Like mad, my dear, like mad. Here it is. No. Dearest Georgie, I should have answered your sweet letter before this, but so much has been happening. Whist drive, church bazaar. Oh, Goosey Mother's got a new hearing device.
No.
It's not an ear trumpet at all. She just bites on a small leather pad and hears everything perfectly. Then she takes it out of her mouth and answers you and puts it back in again to listen. She doesn't say.
Come to heart about that.
Who do you think has started writing to me? Your dear friend Elizabeth. I couldn't think who she meant for a moment. She seems to be fishing for an invitation to stay with us, which is a bit of a bore, but you know, Georgie, we're always delighted to do anything for a friend of yours, and dear Lucia's.
Friend.
That's all there is about Matt. Oh, and who do you think is taking a house there for the summer? In Risham, I mean.
I have no idea. Who?
The great Italian composer, Easy. Goosey says he's composing a new opera there. It's a blessing we're not there, eh?
Why? Why do you say that, Georgie?
Well, after we've gone on with our little bits of Italian, to go and meet a real live one, well, he'd only have to say 2 words to me in Italian and I'd goggle at him like a mad goldfish.
Well then, you should brush up on it, Georgie. Work at it as I do. I think I could hold my own with Signor Cortese or anybody.
Excuse me, madam. A boy just left these. Boy from the picture framers, I think. There's one from Mr. Pilson. It's a... Oh.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, Grosvenor, please don't mention having seen me or say anything about this to anyone. I want to surprise people.
Yes, sir. It's, very becoming, sir, if I may say so.
Oh, thank you, Grosvenor.
Tell me what it was about at first. Then it all came out. It was on account of you, of me paying attention to you. And I don't think that is very kind of you.
Why not?
Oh, I was not aware I had addressed myself to you, sir.
No, you didn't. You didn't even say good evening to me. You've been cutting me for days, ever since the fete here, just because you wanted a place to water Riley and Othello, and I'm jolly sick of it.
I would like to know what you mean by those remarks. Do you think I would allow petty jealousy to...
Yes, I would. You're as jealous as anything, and so is Elizabeth. Suppose Lucia did write that to Risham. It was true, wasn't it? You did ask her to go to town with you, and that was lecherous in the extreme.
Sir!
Oh, stop me, sir.
Would you rather I called you Madam?
I shall ignore that remark. You're drunk.
Mr. Pilson, this is something we cannot continue in front of the ladies. If you would step outside...
Oh, I shall do no such thing.
Very well then. My seconds will await you in the course of the morning. I will say good evening. I consider your conduct to have been most... I shall say no more.
Georgie, whatever is you?
I saw red, bright red.
Never known you to do anything like that before.
Well, I couldn't stick it, standing there ignoring me and then attacking you like that.
I've never been so surprised in all my life. Why, to an old fire eater like that? It was like rounding on a tiger. Oh, Georgie, I'm so proud of you.
What did he mean by sending his seconds in the morning?
I think he was challenging you to a duel.
Not seriously.
No, of course not. Nobody fights duels anymore. Besides, it's illegal.
Is it? Yes, but you said yourself he was a fire eater. After all, I did upset him. Suppose he does come back.
Drunk?
Yes, but in vino veritas, he's probably got a house full of lethal weapons, guns and Indian clubs and assegais and things. Suppose he comes back with some of them. He might, he might very easily.
I suppose he might.
Well, what am I to do? I shall have to go away.
Where to?
Oh, I don't know. I shall go to London. I shall go tonight.
You can't. There's no train, not till 6 in the morning.
Can't I use your car?
It's Cadman's night off. He's taken Foljam for a drive.
Then I'll go in the morning. I'll take the morning train at 6 o'clock.
Georgie, it's ridiculous. But if you feel like that about him, you better go and apologise to him.
I've got some pride, Lucia. I've got to go.
What about my party?
I can't help your party. I couldn't play a note tonight, or listen to one either. Would you please make some excuse for me? I'd rather you didn't tell people.
I won't tell them.
I'll write to you.
It's a bitter cup, Georgie, but she drank it to the dregs. I'll give her that. She drank it to the dregs.
My dear, I do wish I'd been there.
Oh, you could have been. It would have been most indelicate.
Yes, I do see that, Lucia. And I do see that it was a surprise for you, but I'm rather surprised that you took it all so seriously.
Georgie, after all these years, I need hardly tell you that I'm very fond of you. And I'm certainly not going to let another woman say that your gallant gesture was made on her behalf.
Oh, my dear, how sweet of you. I'm deeply touched.
Yes, and now, Georgie, I've got something else to tell you. Something not so nice, which is why I waited until now, so as not to spoil your dinner.
Oh, my goodness, what's happened?
While you were having your afternoon nap today, Foljam came to see me and she brought Cadman with her.
Oh, my goodness. Do you mean they're going to be married? When?
Just as soon as they can, without upsetting you, I think.
They can't get married at all without upsetting me. Oh, and this is what comes of giving them the same night off. How could she be so selfish? And I just left her £500 in my will. The will I made last night. I left everything else to you.
Oh, how kind, Georgie.
And this is how she repays it. I wonder if we could work something out when we get back to Risham. Have her come to me by day and then go back to Cadman at night if she wants.
Well, I expect she'd want to, but I'm afraid there may be an obstacle to that little plan, Georgie. You see, I don't think I'm returning to Risham.
What? Why ever not?
Well, in the short time that I've been here, I've come to love Tilling. I don't want to say that Tilling has come to love me.
Oh, but it has. Diver says it has.
Oh, that would be very nice to think. But in any event, I telephoned Rizzo this afternoon to the Winters, my tenants there, and they've offered to buy my house. So,
Lucia, I've never heard of anything so dreadful. You mean I'd have to go back there without either Foljam or you?
without either me or Foljam.
What are you going to do? Stay on in this house, I mean?
Yes. I gather she's anxious to let again, and then I can look around for something here to buy.
Oh, Lucia, I can't take this in. My whole world is crashing about me in ruins.
Oh, Georgie, it's not as bad as all that.
It is. After we've done everything together, to go back there without you, it'll be awful.
It won't be the same here without you either, Georgie. I don't suppose you would consider settling here too, would you?
Me? Oh my goodness, you mean sell my house and buy one here too?
Why not?
Well, it's an idea. It's rather a staggering idea. And after all, I haven't any ties, any real ties. Or, Lucia, I know we said that we couldn't, but you don't think now that we could possibly get married, do you?
Married?
Yes, and then we'd only need one house, and there'd be no problem with Foljam either.
There seem to be quite enough reasons for wanting to get married.
No, I didn't think that, Lucia. I want to marry. You know, just now when you said you were very fond of me, well, I suddenly realised that no one has ever said that to me before in my whole life. And yesterday, when I thought I was going to be killed, I realised how fond of you I am too.
Oh, Georgie, how sweet.
Of course, there are some things we'd have to discuss, but if you would consider it...
Yes, Georgie, I will consider it. I can't give you an answer right now,
No, I wouldn't expect that.
but I will consider it. Visitors? Perhaps it's just as well. We can't very well carry on with this hanging over us. And Georgie, no matter what I decide, I do thank you for asking me. It was very nice of you.
Lucia, did you mean it, or was that just to spike her guns?
Georgie, surely you can't think that of me. I meant to say yes the moment you asked. I meant to say yes tomorrow, but as she would never have believed that we didn't do it to copy her, I decided not to wait.
You could have knocked me down with a feather. Will she sell us the house, do you think?
Oh yes, she'll sell. She'll make us pay through the nose, but she'll sell. And now, Georgie, about the things we said we'd have to discuss. We're both rather used to our privacy, so I do think that separate bedrooms are essential, don't you?
Oh, yes, but with connecting doors. Oh, Lucia, you're a fascinating woman, and if Major Benji could think of taking you up to town, well...
Georgie, did that make you jealous?
Yes, it did. Nobody was more surprised than I was, but yes, it did. That's when I started thinking like this.
Oh, well, that's very flattering.
Oh, Lucia, darling, you're lovely.
Well, now, about the wedding. I do think that we rather owe it to Tilling to make something of a splash, don't you? Oh, especially since Elizabeth is going to be so quiet.
I do think a proper wedding. It's so decorative. And the music. Mendelssohn's wedding march on the organ.
Oh, not that, darling. So lascivious, don't you think?
Well, Wagner then. I know you think he's vulgar, Lucia, but oh, this is going to be so much fun.
Yes. We can't just sit here grinning at each other like two Cheshire cats. And we can't go on around the calls like those two, so how about if we have some musica? Yes. It's ages since we have.
Lucia, tell me something. Did you know that Cortese was going to settle in Rhythm?
I believe Diver did mention something, yes.
Is that why you decided not to go back there? That wasn't why you ran away in the first place, was it? Just because of him?
It might have had something to do with it, yes. Georgie, as we're going to be married, I think I should perhaps tell you that I can't really talk much more Italian than you can.
Oh, Lucia, I've always known that. And Lucia, perhaps there's something I should tell you too.
What's that?
Well, some of this is not my own.
I knew that too. Yes. Una, due, tre.